Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. It's another No BS social media video. Today, plain and simple, the title of the post says it all. There is no free ride. That's the funny thing. I think we talk about all the time. You know, all these tools, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Vine, Snapchat, whatever you're using, going back to MySpace, Friendster. In theory, they're all free. In theory, they don't cost you anything. But you and I both know they cost a whole lot more, because what they're doing in the background is taking the information from what you're doing online to what people are doing with your page online and using that to sell. Using that to sell advertising, using that to sell data. I mean, it's really omnipresent with Facebook. You see, the other day I forget what I was looking for. I was looking for something online. I was shopping for something online, looked at a few things for a while, maybe in a car part or something. I don't even remember what it was. And then boom, came back to Facebook 2 hours later, and amazingly enough, ads for that exact same website were in my Facebook timeline. Now, I knew how that happened. I knew that's the price of admission to get onto Facebook. But especially too, and we've talked about this over the last few weeks or so, where if you're utilizing a Facebook page, a Twitter profile or whatever for your professional career, I don't care, again, what you do. I don't care if you're a musician. I don't care if you're a media person. I don't care if you run a small business, a lawyer, a doctor. I don't care what it is. If you're using social media to benefit your career, you have to accept one thing. It's not free. The tools, again, may be free. And that's why I've always told you before, don't get married to the tools. Facebook may come and go. Facebook may be here forever. Everybody thought MySpace was going to be around forever with warts and all. But it didn't take long for MySpace to be supplanted, and literally MySpace was gone nearly overnight. Now, I realize MySpace is still there, but for most people, if you still have a MySpace profile, when was the last time you even logged on? When was the last time you looked at anything on MySpace? That's just the fact of the matter. See, there's a cost incurred with everything. But to you, whether it's your time, whether it's money, whether it's the data they're gleaning from you, there is no free ride. You know, Facebook is trying to get everybody, whether you're a business, whether you're running a fan page, to basically pay for placement. They don't care how many fans you have, you're only reaching a certain portion of them. If you want to get your story, if you want to get your status update, if you want to get something about yourself boosted, if you will, using the Facebook term, you have to pay for it. At the end of the day now, Facebook is a company that's on the stock exchange. They have shareholders who need to make money, who need to show a profit. Yes, they show a pretty profit, but so do airlines and gasoline companies. And that's just the way of the world. That's the world we live in. So understand that every time you're using a social media site, it's costing somebody something. And usually that cost is in data. The more they can learn about you, the more they can learn about your habits, the more they can learn about your fans and their habits, the more ways they're going to try to learn how to use that data to make money. That's what marketing people do. I'm one of them. I look at your habits and try to figure out how I can exploit those to make you grow your profile faster, how you get more fans faster. And more importantly, I look at ways to try to get fans to become more beloved, if you will. It's a necessary evil. There's no way around it. It's just the fact of life. So if you're not dealing with it, you got to get over it. Because if not, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And I think that's the one thing. People get frustrated with social media and they go, well, I'm just going to give up Facebook. I'm going to shut down my Facebook page. Some do. They come back. Some do and they never come back. Or some just make the idle threat and don't do anything about it. Accept it for what it is. It's a tool you use to help you grow your career. There's a cost associated with that. And it may not be a monetary cost at some point. Twitter may not cost you anything monetarily, but your time. But there's a cost involved somewhere, somehow, somebody. And the faster you learn that, the faster you accept that, the easier you'll be able to work with all these social media tools and accept them for what they are. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen. We'll talk about change here coming up in a couple of weeks. But it's just the fact of life. Just get over it and move on. Trust me, once you hit that point, you'll be much happier that you did. Back next week with another No BS social media video. Yep, we're using the free tool of YouTube, and these videos are free. It's not costing you anything other than your time. Yeah, I'm getting data about you too, but not enough of it, because to be honest with you, it's just trying to help you do better at what you do. It's a karma thing. Back next week, all my information, whether you want to email me, whether you want a phone call, whatever it is, our website, all that data coming up here right at the end of the video. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next week.